Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this short, brief edition of the crypto show. I'm going to be real brief on keys to the game, chess pieces involved, and key elements that help us pull out that victory yesterday. Um, it's kind of connection to how my show started last year and the key elements and what I emphasized that what sealed the deal in yesterday's game. So it'd be a nice, fun, short episode of our keys to victory and my thoughts on the whole situation leading up to the game. So stay tuned and
Turner Hill
welcome.
makes the stop in the secondary for Denver. First and 10. The fake. Good. Block in there, and down it goes. Caught at the 30. This is the dynamic Hill. He's in for six. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown. What a block.
Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm f***ed off, it's these f***ing clowns who were all taught they deserve it now. It's only worth it if you work for it.
I want to say welcome once again, Timothy Washington, Mr. Polk, and I think we have a new visitor. I think I remember seeing him before, Mr. Dragoon, Cocho Dragoon, if I'm pronouncing that right. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if I'm hacking up your name. But welcome, anyways. Welcome to the show. C. Hopeful, and he's a regular one. Appreciate you coming back, my brother. And hit that like button, and subscriptions is on. Oh, and there we go, Scummy. It's not official on the cut. We haven't made any cuts yet, so welcome, Scummy. You know, I saw some videos of Scummy out there. He's playing a piano, so stay tuned for that. He's got a lot of hits out there. He's a great pianist, so I saw some images of Scummy out there playing the piano. So shout out to Scummy, man. We got Aqua Vision in the house. Daniel Berry Sports. Oh, shout out to Daniel Berry Sports and everybody. So yeah, did you guys enjoy the game yesterday? It was quite the cardiac show that your beloved and our beloved Miami Dolphins put on yesterday. There's a guy in the chat. It goes by the name of Tony H. I'm trying to figure that guy out. Trying to figure out who that guy is. I think I got him in my notes somewhere. Bishop 13, welcome, brother. Jan, welcome back, man. I haven't seen you in a minute. I think yesterday was the first time I've seen you in quite a bit, but welcome, man. We appreciate you stopping by, my brother. And yeah, yesterday's cardiac game, it's kind of like we almost got put out to pasture. We was kind of like laying down. It was like the fourth quarter was approaching us, and bam, we got the defibrillator out, and bam, a guy by the initials with JH got that defibrillator out, strapped it and put it on our chest, and bam, jolted us back to life with that. You know what play I'm talking about, the punch out. So, yeah, man, it was a dandy, man. We covered the spread. I think it was 3 going in, and it was exactly 3. And I would like to say my score prediction came true. I predicted us winning 20-17, and it landed right on those numbers. But yeah, good game, man. Some things we can improve on, especially on offense, as far as Not this east-west approach, but going more vertical, north-south, especially when it's not working early in the game. But hey, that limp Samson. Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out. Hold on, Scummy. That our limp wrist Samson sissy is. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about there. But yeah. Oh, I got you. Oh, the limp wrist Samoan. Said, man, that's quite the criticism, that's Scummy. But there will be no cuts going into Thursday's game, so that's still to be determined, Scummy. Those cuts you've been asking about for quite some time, so it's still been put on the back burner for now, Scummy. So uh, I don't forecast any cuts coming up for the Samoan assassin. You know, he's uh he's well entrenched on the roster right now, going into Thursday's game. So there you go. That's the latest updates on the roster. But as far as the chess pieces on the roster, I'm looking at everybody on the Jaguars, our opponents. They seem to be pretty healthy. They ace Trevor Lawrence, Sunshine goes by that name. They've had they star running backs. They had ETN. They had Bixby in the game, and they had Gabe Davis, Brian Thomas Jr., and Christian Kirk. So they had the power horses in the game to start the game, as well as us. As far as our key players on offense, we had them too. Tua, we had A Chain, we had Mostert. You know, as far as our main backs, Tyreek and Waddle was our two-star receivers. They started and played. So on offense, all of our chess pieces was in place and compared to all of their chess pieces on their offense. Now, as far as the other side of the ball, it's a little different. Welcome back, Jalen Phillips, back to the fray. He's back in action. So a good speedy return for him. You know, that was the noticeable guy that was out for a while toward the end of last year. So we got him. We got some new additions: Poyer, Fuller. You know, Campbell made the team. Ogba got welcome back. So where's Mountie at when you need him? Mountie, your boy, is back on the team. He made some key plays yesterday. And Storm Duck. Shout out to Storm Duck for making the team. So some good additions, some key pieces on the fray. As far as our opponent's defense, what they had to put on the field against our offense, you know, Josh Allen, he's got himself a new name. So he was available. I'm looking down the main list here. Lloyd, he was out there. A Johnson was out there. Darby was out there. Darby. So everybody was fairly about 90% healthy as far as the starters they had last year going into this year, who's projected to start versus our pieces this year. Reason why I don't count Odell Beckham because he wasn't on our roster at all last year, and he wasn't on the roster yesterday. So it's a wash. So I don't count his injury as a key piece to us winning or losing that game because he wasn't a roster player last year. So it's almost like we never had him in the first place, and we don't know what it's like to play with him in the Dolphin uniform at full speed. So that's why I'm not counting Odell Beckham. For those who's worried about, well, you didn't mention Odell Beckham. Yeah, he's on the roster, but he didn't play. You know, we don't know what he'll be like in a Dolphins uniform. So he's not really a factor as far as yesterday's game because we could have played Jacksonville last year and it could have been the same result without him. What's up, Wooback? Yeah, welcome, Wooback. Hey, Wooback, can you my time is off. Can you tell me what time is it? I know you guys are already into Tuesday. What time are you close to Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday mid morning? So let me know what's going on in the land down under, Wuback. I think if I'm correct, I think you're probably more like Tuesday morning uh, right now. What's up, Aquavision and OG Barry? Appreciate it. Good point, OG Barry. Josh Allen did have a hand injury, but I don't know if it's significant. So that's a good question. I'm gonna do an injury report on the chess pieces going into Thursday's game to see what I can find as far as the latest status. Okay, 7 a.m., 7:15 a.m. Okay, I figured it was almost mid morning, early morning. Where you at? You already starting your Tuesday. So appreciate you showing up, man. Especially early in the morning, rolling out of bed, man. 7:15 a.m. Man, Wu back as a warrior, man. Wu back's a warrior. Yeah. Matter of fact, Wu back. I'm glad you're here. Listen, um, now as far as the Sydney or the other part of the country there, now are they suggesting certain places you can go to as far as your first stop outside of Sydney, or it was just something, or Melbourne or one of those spots? Just give me which one is better because that's on my bucket list. I actually will be going to Australia sometime in the next few years. Let me see. He's getting X-rays today. OG Barry says we're getting X-rays. Who knows if it's significant? Yeah, most of the teams are going to be doing the X-rays this morning. So yeah, so we'll know officially because they have to because they got a game on Thursday, so they have to give the report by the end of business day today. So we'll be knowing within the next hour or two what's his plan status, or what they project his actual playing status for Thursday night's game. So we don't know. Remember, Josh Allen played with that little funny elbow injury last time. I think going into, I want to say, the snow game a couple of years ago, because I remember against Detroit he had some issues with his arm, and it kind of lingered into the month of December. And I want to say, yeah, Melbourne after Sydney, go north to Queensland. Nice beaches if you like. Okay, cool. I thought about Queensland as well. Yeah, that's cool. Queensland. Good deal, Wuback. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta look up on that as well. But yeah, definitely gotta get to the beaches on that side. What was your question, Aquavision? Lewis is actually in the building. He said, "Who's the guy?" That's what I was trying to figure out, Lewis. I was trying to figure out who was the guy in the chat. Um, Tony goes by the name Tony. He's got this Blitz pickup show that airs in the evening time. There's certain guys that gets cooked on that show. It's been winning all the debates. I'm trying to settle the score. My scorecard got broken, so I had to toss the old scorecard out between this guy Lewis and Tony. You know, trying to figure out what's that official scorecard. Some people got Lewis up 4-5 to nothing. Some people got Tony up 4 to nothing. Man, I'm just trying to figure out what's the real score, man. What's up?
As your official ombudsman, crypto, I have to point out earlier that because I noticed that guy Lewis in the chat too, who moonlights with us over here at TFTG every once in a while. He was saying something about having a sore back from carrying all the weight on Blitz pickup. That's what I heard. I just had to point that out as your official ombudsman.
All right. I appreciate that update, caller, man. I appreciate that update, man. So Lewis has got to go see a chiropractor because he's having back issues from carrying this guy named Tony. Is that what I'm getting right? So we got chiropractor appointments by Lewis because of back issues from carrying Tony all around, everywhere. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. What's up, Shake Money? That's my other partner in crime. We do the show called Insomnia, aired sometimes live at midnight, going into Saturday night, Sunday morning at 12 a.m. So welcome, Shake Money. You can come up in the back, whatever you whenever you want. And there's a El Capitan, you know. Yeah, yeah. Bring up the issue. Bring up that color. He said, Lewis is saying he has back issues from a guy named Tony. Yeah, he said it's wild as fuck. That's why. I got out ahead of it, Cap, because I even said that he needed to see a chiropractor. You see, I even took it a step further. The chiropractor can fix that back from carrying Tony, man. Timothy, yeah, you're right. That is breaking news. Oh, whoa, that's wild. Damn, damn, Cap. I didn't quite put it that way.
Am I being remiss in my duties? Hold on a second.
Oh. Yeah. What was you gonna say, Color?
TFTG can confirm that Lewis has scheduled a chiropractor appointment because of his back issues from carrying the load at Blitz pickup. That is being officially reported.
For sure, for sure. There we go. We have confirmation. It's in the chat. It's on the news stream, and all of the anchors across all the major networks have been reporting these back issues that's been going on with Lewis. So it could be anything from just a twisted ligament in the spine or a total back blowout, anywhere from, along the spectrum. But hey, listen, it's all good, man. Go over there and subscribe to the Blitz pickup, man. They got some. I guess they doing some more recruitment over there, man. I think Color. They did say that Pete will be a consistent contributor because they need all of his knowledge on that program. So they're doing some serious recruiting over there at the Blitz pickup.
I mean, damn, they're already slumming it, bro, that quick.
I don't know, man. That's just a little birdie on the, tapped me on my shoulder and said that that's what's going on over there.
I'm here to defend my name and honor, Crypto. How dare you allow that nonsense? All right. The only reason I'm going to a chiropractor is because I got scoliosis. For those people that don't know what that is, it's my spine has a little curvature to it. Now, it doesn't help that I am, picking up a lot of the slack, carrying Tony around at the Blitz pickup, right? I'm putting in a lot of work. But that's not the only.
Yeah.
Tony's not blowing out no one's back, all right? He might be blowing out some people's ears from them horrible takes he has, but no back, man. All right? But go ahead, Crypto, do your thing. But I had to come up here and defend my honor.
Oh, okay. No, I was just saying, I was just trying to see what the spectrum is. I said something from a small twist to, the latter, I was just trying to straighten it out, man.
Hey,
just had to get it straightened out.
Crypto, I just, now that I'm up here, and again, I'll go to the listener section so you can answer. But now, knowing that you're going to have a Monday, either mid-afternoon show or whatever, are you bringing on your co-host Fred and Pete to come over to the tailgate and help you over? I know you do a lot of great work at Peace Channel, but are you bringing the guys over here to the gate?
Hey, listen, listen, I was trying to follow your lead over there at the Blitz pickup, man. I'm trying to I might need to do some recruiting. So that's a good point, Lewis. I might have to bring those fellas over, man, because you know, since you and Tony been putting in a good word for
He
Pete,
said you all were being
to
like the
do it.
NFL back in the day. That you were
I think
scooping up all the
I might
talent
have
like
to consider that, Lewis.
Fred and all
That's a
them.
good
Yeah.
point, man. I'm gonna write this down, man. I'm gonna have to bring Pete and Fred over. Lewis has
Yeah,
put in a good word
he
for him.
said y'all were being like the NFL in the '60s. You all scooping up all the
Yeah,
good talent like Pete and Fred. That's what he said.
yeah, man. I might
Hey,
have to do it, Lewis.
well, there's one guy, crypto, that's available. Some guy, I don't know. He goes by the M or whatever they call him, M.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you
Whoever
know
that M
what?
guy is, that's trash.
The M guy. Yeah, yeah, that M guy, man. He might need some work, man. He's got applications going everywhere. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pass.
Wait,
Golf relief.
hey man, I can't with y'all, man. Crypto, I'm gonna leave you to it, man. Congratulations on your show and keep doing up the good work, crypto. So,
Yeah,
all
appreciate
right,
it,
man. Y'all
man.
be good.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, what's up, G? Look at G coming in here with the super pause. I don't know. I don't know, G, man. We trying to figure things out, man. We got appointments going on. We got back contusions and all kinds of stuff, man. We're just trying to straighten things out in this dolphin community. Chef Jew coming in. Chef Jew's gonna give us all the desserts, man, the cupcakes, all that good stuff, man. Appreciate it, Chef. I'm looking forward to next month when I come down there.
Was that a hint to me, crypto?
What? No, 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 no,
Oh,
no. You
okay.
can.
I was good
No,
because
that's
I know
fine.
Jake always rolls it whenever you bring up Chef Jew.
Yeah, yeah, you can. No, no, you can. No, because he's in
All
the
right.
chat.
We'll
He's
do
in the
it
chat.
proper then. We'll do it
Yeah.
proper then. Hey, everybody, you really need some good cupcakes and some good stuff for your party and all kinds of stuff. Wait, I'm trying to. I think it's under Shake Money. Hold on a sec. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, check this out.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts. Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
And
Yep, there you go.
That is
In a
all the way
nutshell.
up, including the 561 area code up here in
I'm gonna
Palm Beach.
fucking kill this guy. Oh, sorry, I didn't know my mic was on. This fucking
Uh-oh.
douchebag driving next to me. What is your
Damn.
fucking
What
problem,
the hell's going on?
Pops?
He only
God
makes
damn,
cupcakes,
dude.
bro. You know, there's a
That's what I'm
killer
saying. What the hell you got going on, Cap?
man
The
makes
man only
cakes.
makes
Sorry,
cupcakes.
dude. I'm trying to get around this freaking old guy, and I get it. You're advanced in age, but I mean,
Damn.
when I slow
All right.
down and you slow down, and then I speed up and you speed up, and I'm just trying to get away from you. Stop it. God bless you, bro.
You
What the
saying
hell?
you got the magnet on your vehicle today?
I'm saying that I'm just gonna end this bitch, and I'm just gonna put my car into the backside of his shit, and we're gonna figure out how this goes down.
Oh,
Yeah,
crypto has got
OG Barry.
more
He's
engines
officially
on there.
he's officially road raging. OG Barry,
This
you
ain't
got that
road
right.
rage. I don't lose my temper no more. I'm a grown man now. I'm not a young man no more. I don't lose my temper
Wait a
like that
minute.
no more.
That's breaking news. You can't. I'm trying to wait a minute. When did this change, man?
You want me to hit the breaking news thing? Are you breaking the news, Crypto? Is that what's happening right now?
Oh, wait a minute.
It's like Cap said. It's
I mean,
Wait a minute.
you're gonna break the news.
What's
Break
going
the
on?
news. You got to
Oh,
change
listen.
to one of the other things.
Yeah.
Color, but I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
change
put me
that
in
and
color
that.
and back, and
It's official. Cap is no longer a young man. He's a grown ass man, and there's no road rage when it comes to El Capitan. It's official. There you go. Now back
what?
to our
I'll
regularly
say
scheduled
this:
program.
not all news is fake news. Crypto. That's what I am gonna say. Not all news is fake news. I just, what? I try to drive like my heroes. I try to drive like Tyreek Hill. He's my hero. Um, I'm just hoping I don't find the same
Look at
fate
that.
that he finds.
Shake said he thought you was driving next to Reek. That's what he
No,
said.
if I was driving next to Reek, no, we ride together. He comes and scoops me, dog. That's how that works.
Are you stupid or something? Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
There you go. None other than Tom Hanks. Shout out to Tom Hanks, man. It's one of his best movies. You gotta love it. So no more other stuff. Okay, Chef Two, you said just the cupcakes. Okay. I got you. I'll do the team colored ones when I get down there. Since I do the team colored ones.
Everybody in
chocolate
chat,
color.
hit the like button, please. Get the likes up. We're doing so many programs.
Good point. Hey, listen, I want to bring up Game Boy 305's comment because that's the guy I focused on as far as the player of the game. That's the momentum right there. Yeah, the Pay Hollins. Yeah, let's put it like this. I won't say go down that direction quite yet, but if he's going to do this consistently, making game-changing plays like this that determines the eventual outcome, then yes, pay that man. Because or you at least got to make some space on the team and make him a primary focus.
Yep.
So I would agree with that.
I
At
forgot
least
to
the
ask something
trajectory is
earlier.
there. He's my player of the game.
Crypto, I forgot to ask something earlier. Who does everybody think taught Holland how to punch the ball out like that?
Yeah, who's tall him on?
Well, remember what it was when we were touting the credentials of our last defensive coordinator. What were we saying that he's done for every defense that he's built?
Oh, Fangio. Fangio did that. That was one of his things.
What was his thing? Turnovers.
Yeah.
He had the number top 3 in turnovers with every.
G said Flores taught him. So in year one, that would have to be in year one. So in year one,
Flores.
That was none other than Jabrian Flores.
I'm just saying that the principle of like with last year with Chubb punching that one out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
that's Fangio all over the place.
Yeah.
So Timothy in chat's asking a question, you guys.
Yeah, is this going to be everyday show? Mainly Mondays primarily. Probably can get on Thursdays if possible, early in the morning, but like mid morning. But it's going to definitely be Monday, and it could be Monday anywhere from a short show like today, or it could be a 12-hour show. It's just it's
as far as the color side, as many days as this puny little body that God has given me allows me to do them.
But yeah, good question, Timothy. Yeah. It'll be definitely on your scheduled Mondays for sure. And then Insomnia is going to be Saturday night, Sunday morning after Ali's show, Waiting to Excel. Oh, I said Waiting to Excel. Look at me. Excel, late night Excel. I guess you can wait till late night to Excel. So technically, yeah, it flows. Waiting to Excel with Ali. There you go. He said,
I thought you said waiting till Tua's sales. I was like, damn, Tua's got a sale.
No, waiting to exhale.
Oh, waiting to exhale, not waiting to
exhale.
To sail.
No.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
If you could only have one Phillips or Holland, who you signing? Right now, I'm still leaning Phillips. Because he still owes me 25 sacks.
It's not close.
So I'm going Phillips. Because remember the last drive came about because Phillips made the sack, like he did in the Chargers game. Remember the Chargers game last year? The last drive that Justin Herbert had. Phillips closed that game out on the defensive end.
Listen,
and likewise, yesterday's game, he basically did the same thing by forcing a punt so we can get the ball back. He ultimately killed the drive so we can get the ball back in the first place. So in that sense, Phillips' sack is just as much as Holland's punch out that turned the game around. So
I,
they both
I
had equal
I
amount of
don't know
plays that
about that.
successful in the game.
I would say they're both
Because
impactful.
if they get a first down, we lose that game by that same score.
If they get a touchdown, that game's all but lost. You know what I'm saying? But I would say
Well,
this,
yeah.
right? In simplest of terms, what's a more premium position, right? Pass rusher or
Tackle,
safety? Pass rusher or safety?
pass rusher on the
What's a
defense
more expensive position to
will
pay
be
in free
tackle. Didn't
agency?
Chris Jones get the bag?
Well, not. I mean, he's Phillips is an outside linebacker / pass rusher. So pass rusher, outside linebacker, or safety, right?
Yeah.
What's you know,
And you don't even have to be a good pass rusher because look what Christian Wilkins got compared to Antoine Williams or Antoine Winfield.
again,
Based on
you know,
yesterday's game, Phillips, Holland will be leading, but based on the total career, I would still say Phillips.
10 a.m. Timothy is when Color has his cup of coffee. That's when Color will be drinking the coffee.
Yeah.
So
He'll be drinking that coffee.
listen.
Oh, I had Green Rat drinking the coffee this morning. You see that, Capitan? Green Rat's in
I
the
did.
chat. I'm drinking the coffee, Color. I'm like,
I seen
wow.
it.
So I think my positive gig might work out for us, bro. It might work.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there. I'll say this, Crypto. If Holland continues to play the way he did yesterday, you
Yeah.
know, throughout the season, it's going to be really, really difficult for the Dolphins to not figure a way to sign him to a long-term extension. It's just if he's going to remain impactful in the secondary, because that punch out, yes, but I don't know if you guys watched because I
Without
seen
the
him.
punch out, we roll over and the game is over, basically.
Well, it's not just that though. Too, the way in which Weaver utilized him, he brought him in on safety blitzes. They brought him in down in the boxing coverage. They moved him all over the field. And
let me read that comment. He says Game Boy 305. He's been upgraded. He's not Sega Genesis. He's now Game Boy. We're gonna say, what cool and calm and collective and amazing person took over Crypto's body today? I'm wondering. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. It's always been there, god damn it. So hey, listen, it's always lying dormant, waiting to be revealed at a moment's notice. So to answer your question, it's always been there, Game Boy. We're gonna get you an actual real game system. We're gonna get you an Xbox One, and we're gonna get you a Grand Theft Auto. That's what we're gonna do.
yeah, this is subdued.
Shout out to Game Boy 305. He's been upgraded to Xbox One. He's been upgraded. Yeah.
This is subdued / default mode, Crypto. Don't worry. He can turn it up at any moment. Speaking of turning it up, Crypto, you know, you and I had a heated conversation last night about Deshaun Watson, right? One thing you did not bring up in your overwhelming defense of Deshaun Watson's piss poor performance against the Dallas Cowboys as a Cleveland Brown was the fact
turnovers.
that
I brought it up.
no, his father passed away 3 days earlier, and his best friend
I
died
didn't know that.
right before the game too. So
holy shit,
having that context.
So his father. Oh shit.
His father and one of his closest best friends both passed away days leading up to the game. That's a lot to friggin' deal with. I would say this. I have been unimpressed with Deshaun Watson, the Cleveland Brown. I've
been unimpressed too because I know what he's capable of. I would agree with you.
Well, that's yeah. There's
I'm
no.
unimpressed.
I don't think anyone can argue with that.
I guess I was trying to say that I'm not turning out the lights completely, even though I can still be unimpressed at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it was unimpressive the way he's played as a Brown, but I'm not gonna reel back on how terrible he performed in that game because that's the facts. but I am going to reel back on saying that's who this guy has become because of the recent tragedies he's experienced in his life. I'm willing to give him a little bit more time. I just wonder,
Right. That's why I just wait. December is more than enough time.
But here's the thing, right? If this team is fluttering around 500, whether they get in the playoffs as a wild card team and fall flat or they miss it, it is an absolute epic failure of the Browns organization, from going from Deshaun Watson spending all the money that they spent on him to get him there, plus the draft capital, don't forget, along with them getting rid of Baker Mayfield. Now, here's the thing, right? Say what you want about Baker Mayfield. The money in which he's getting paid, he does a stellar job. And I'm sorry, but I can remember the Baker Mayfield Browns. They were a fun team to watch. Baker Mayfield, this is our house. He's living at the stadium. Commercials. They were an item of topic of conversation. They finally, in their franchise, wasn't being made fun of for being the Browns. They were actually getting respectable. And they get rid of Baker Mayfield, and it puts them literally back, and this is quite the pun, put them back in the doghouse when they got rid of him. And just a crazy amount of mismanaging by that franchise. When I hear of organizations and cities that lose their teams, I can't imagine why Cleveland still has a team at this point. I just can't.
It's over, Johnny. It's over!
I concur. Just a terrible, terrible, terrible franchise. What happened to crypto?
I don't know. I'm showing them on mute.
Okay. Yeah, that team's been in existence for almost 100 years. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. CCR has made his graced us with his presence. Welcome, man. He's yeah, I was going to mention not quite what you're saying, but I was going to say it's a testament to how explosive our offense has been over the last 3 years that we have basically 44% of our passing yards came on 2 plays. The other 56% came on the other, 34 passing plays. Think about that for a moment. 44% was accounted for on two plays.
Real quick,
that's how explosive the offense did.
I get that CCRR is making it a negative connotation. Most of
that's why.
yards.
That's why. No, I was addressing that, but spinning it in a way that's a testament to how explosive our offense has been.
That's exactly right. This is what our offense is designed
because
to be.
We could put up 44% of our total production in the air on 2 plays.
But remember, Crypto, for the better part of 20 years before Tyreek Hill and Mike McDaniel and Tua Tagovailoa has graced us with their football prowess, is
right.
How much we as fans wished we would get explosive plays, right? We never had those explosive plays on offense. We weren't getting them from the time Dan Marino left to recently in the last 2 years. We didn't get these types of explosive plays. They were a one-off every now and again. Now, I mean, listen, it was dark there for a second as far as how my hope was for us winning that game. But I always believed that, hey, and we were saying it in a live game call too, if Tyreek or Tua in this offense can get one pop, the whole game is flipped. And that's how deadly of an offense we possess now. It's just we're one play away from
we know that
running away with it or getting right back into it.
We're not going to sit up and act like that if DVP and Ford was still on the roster as of Sunday's game, that we would have gotten 44% of our total passing yards on 2 plays. we cannot say
You
that
can't.
as well.
You're not going to get that type of production from those guys. And
Right.
again,
So if Isaiah Ford and DVP was the two boundary guys, that ain't happening.
it's not. And
44% of
I
our
don't
offense is
care.
not coming from two plays.
I don't care who your quarterback is. It ain't going to happen. That's the thing. Here's the deal. Tua, at the very minimum, for the ones that have, we'll call them the haters, right? At the
Unless
very
you're willing to
minimum,
say Ford, you have to be willing to say Ford and DVP is a better pair if you're going to go down that road and
no,
say
that's
they
just
would got the same
ridiculous.
thing.
Tua, at the very minimum,
Yeah.
haters, is that he is a competent enough quarterback
Yeah.
to facilitate getting the ball in a big play manner to the weapons. Because you could have tons of quarterbacks and have great weapons and no ability to use them, right? When we've
Yeah.
seen this up and down, we've seen it in Miami.
Yeah.
We had, I
But
don't know. I don't know what to tell people, right? I don't know.
yeah.
To me,
Yeah.
this offense
That's just a
is,
testament how explosive the
that's
offense
it,
have
bro.
been
That's it.
explosive.
Capping in the chat, bro. Capping in the
Yeah,
chat. That's
they
what I
are.
know. You know it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crypto promised you a update earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and help him come through with it. According to the BuffaloBills.com news site, posted 9 minutes ago from Alec White. Buffalo Bills say QB Josh Allen is cleared to play versus Dolphins. Cornerback Teron Johnson ruled out. Buffalo Bills head coach Sean McDermott gave updates Monday afternoon on the health status of QB Josh Allen and cornerback Teron Johnson and defensive end Dwayne Smooth. What a name. It's a pretty smooth name. Allen, who hurt his non-throwing hand at the end of week 1, has been cleared to practice and play Thursday night against Miami. According to McDermott, Allen will practice Monday afternoon with no restrictions.
There you go.
Good,
It's
good news.
official.
Great.
Like I said,
Perfect timing. Great news break.
like I said, it was going to happen within the next hour before the close of business today. That we was gonna
Sometimes
find out
we
about it.
actually do use it. We do.
I
do
mean,
Official
listen,
status of our opponent's quarterback. So that's
first of
one
all,
of the main
every
chess
time that
pieces
news
will
break
be on the
comes on,
board.
that's news.
There you go. Well, yeah, I said it. I expect him to play because he played with a bum shoulder or a wrist or something in that snow game. So I figured he'll probably play through that hand injury. But yeah, it's official now. Their
So,
main chess
Crypto,
piece is still on the board for Thursday night. And our main chess piece will still be on the board for Thursday night. Offensively.
Chef Zhu saying this news break was brought to you by Chef Zhu's Catering and Sweet Treats. So thank you, Chef, for that.
Cool. Thanks.
Again, Crypto, how did you like Mike McDaniel in week 1?
I give him a C minus D plus.
What about his second half adjustments?
He was a little bit too. No, that was more so the special teams
defense.
coordinator and the defensive coordinator.
How about Danny Crossman, huh? Coming back. Us wanting to run him out of town, and he's staying true.
Right, he's staying true. He's Crossman's earned his stay. Let's give him that extension.
I'm hoping. So Color and I talked about this last night, and I talked to him about this morning on a panel, and we didn't get your take. Do you think now, if you listen to the post-game locker room speech to the team, Mike McDaniel was saying, we know this is a short-lived victory. We're happy, but we know who's coming, blah, 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 talking about the Bills. Do you think the Dolphins, not just the players, but coach himself, kind of, and I say this lightly, right, because they're not looking through anybody, but kind of look through the Jaguars onto the Bills? And do you think Mike McDaniel held his the coach from the Mud Dogs and Waterboy held his green book, held back some plays
No,
that he.
I don't
You
buy
don't
that
think
one
so?
bit.
No, you
No,
don't think he's they're holding up a couple of tricks up there
no,
because
we are who we are. Maybe 3 years in.
well, see now
No, I don't.
I'm
I'll
gonna be
never buy that.
watching this game closely because if the Dolphins come out and start doing a bunch of stuff,
His
I'm gonna
response
think
is so classic, dude. He's just like, no, no.
no. I know,
That's,
right?
that's how you can tell when you're never gonna convince him of something. Right off the
There's no,
bat, you can
it's the
tell when he
flattest no
answers
of
like
all.
that, when he's like, "No, no," you can already tell he's not buying shit.
Yeah, he's disappointed. He's disappointed that I
Exactly.
even
I'm
asked
not
the
good.
question. Well, congratulations.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm not
I
buying it,
ain't buying
Crypto.
it.
I'm not buying it. I think you do think this. I'm not buying it.
No, not a chance. This is the NFL. It's not the CIA.
Congratulations. It's not the
It's got
CIA. He's not holding state secrets, huh?
right. No, right. It's not.
Well,
It
that's
is.
I
You think he's NSA or something? No, it's not
I
happening.
think you I disagree.
Like a judge on the bench when the lawyer is like, "Judge, this and that," and no, no,
Yeah,
no,
I know, right?
no.
Damn.
We
All right,
gotta
I'll
get
be
him one
back,
of them
boys.
great
Johnson.
curly. We
I
gotta
would
get
rather
him.
have Taron Johnson, to be honest, OD Barry, because he gets a lot of penalties. The other
Yeah,
guy might not get a lot of penalties. He'd be too disciplined.
we gotta get you one of them gray curly-haired wigs. Wait, why don't Capitan take the timeout at effect? I was hoping somebody would time out Capitan, man.
Ain't nobody timing me out. That's why I
It was
took it away. Fuck out of here.
it
That's
was a
it.
debate firing
Hey,
up. I was
Fred.
like,
Fred
Nah,
is
fuck
mad.
that. Taking that away.
I think Fred is mad at Fred. You got to go to El Capitan with the wrench, man. He's
Nah,
asking for
no.
wrenches.
You
Fred said
know,
I don't know. Fred might
he needs
go
that
crazy
wrench,
with the
yeah,
man.
wrench.
I don't know. Fred might go native on us. It's just
Yeah,
fucking
He just
start.
asked me for it. I was like, oh
he'll go
man, Fred
like
is asking
falling
for
down
wrenches.
on us, like Michael
Fred could
Douglas
come.
on us.
Fred could come. I mean, listen. I trust Fred.
He's going to
Fred's a
use those
OG.
wrenches to time out Lewis.
Uh-huh.
That's. I'm afraid Fred's gonna show up to the post game show after a Dolphins absolute shit performance, and he's just gonna go ham in the chat. I'm gonna look
Yep.
at it. It's gonna be live over 125 people watching, and the chat ain't got nobody in
Right, right. And
it.
nobody's talking because they
Nobody.
can't see each other. Right, exactly.
We'll see about getting you that wrench,
Yeah,
Fred. We'll see about getting you that wrench for real, though. You
Fred,
know,
man.
I
Fred, you
do.
on the
I do.
list, man. You've been recruited.
Just remember,
Yep.
Fred, every time y'all joke around and cook each other, I've got to go in, log into a whole nother platform to unblock the people. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah, it's a
it's a real pain to unblock people, man.
yeah. Cap, we gave it to Cap for Life a while back, and
Yeah.
there was a whole
It is.
swath of people that got banned. So
Yeah.
ever since
His oversized finger wouldn't stop
his
automatic like
busted ass
accidentally
his
banning people.
busted ass phone done and oversized fingers
Mhm.
done ruined everything.
Big
So I'll
spider
be
web
back, boys.
screen.
I'll be
All
back.
right,
You're
man.
right. You're right, Timothy. It's
Yeah.
Fred's going to break somebody's damn jaw with that wrench.
Yeah. Old Cat for Life with his spider webbed screen and shit, accidentally blocking people all the time.
Yep. But
By the
yeah,
way, y'all,
and
if your screen is cracked, it's not going to know you're touching the right part of the screen after a while. Just so y'all know.
right. And then on the tail end of what my comments I was going to make about the game and early insights on
Oh
this
yeah.
upcoming Thursday's
Oh
match,
yeah.
I'll say this.
Now that Cap's gone, you can have your show back now, Crypto.
No, I'm about to wrap it. I'm about to wrap everything up. But I appreciate everybody stopping by though. Sean, Red, White, and Bills. We got the big matchup against you guys. So your guys' main chess piece will be on the board. Our main chess pieces will be on the board on the offense. And then defense, of course, you guys don't have Matt Milano and some other guys. Tehran, we just heard about Tehran. So some key defensive guys going to be out on your side. And likewise on our side, I think we're going to be missing maybe one player on defense. But yeah, so we'll get the official injury reports by Wednesday night for the next day. So it should be a good game. And I will be Nostradamus again and get the exact score prediction like I did in last weekend's game. So Stay tuned. The most accurate score prediction in the history of the universe will be coming to you soon. So stay tuned for that. Um, yeah,
I just
Timothy.
started a trend.
Go back.
Everybody's going to start giving Fred wrenches. Watch.
Right.
Hey, everybody in chat, give
And
Fred a wrench.
and thanks, Jr. Black, for stopping by. We got
Yeah, Jr., what's up, man?
we appreciate you coming back, coming through and stopping through, just giving a good quick synopsis on the game. Good game. It was a cardiac game. All our hearts was pounding. You know, the key play of the game obviously was the Javon Holland punch out, which led to the sequence of events, the 80-yard strike, and then which also forced an error by their coach, Super Bowl winning coach, by the way, to go for it on fourth down deep into his own territory, ill advised when they still had a 3-point lead and they could just play the field goal game, a position game. So, which led to a Jason Sanders missed field goal, hooked it wide left, and then he redeemed himself to close out the game with a 52-yarder. And that was pretty much the gist of the sequence.
Is that how long that thing was?
Yeah.
Dang.
It was 52.
Yeah,
but the one that he missed was like a 37-yarder.
Crypto, they still have, for some reason, still don't announce the yardage at the stadium. Like, you have no idea how long a field goal attempt is when you're there.
Why they don't do it? They don't put it on the jumbotron in the stadium?
No, and it's not on the score band or anything. Like, you know how they have that band with all the information wrapped around this, nowhere to be found. I might just be missing it. I don't know, but they don't ever tell you when you're at the stadium. You have to just calculate yourself.
Watch out, KP. Welcome, KP.
I do remember thinking.
I got some stuff I'm gonna call you later, KP. I got some stuff I gotta send you and ask you about. So I'll call you in a bit.
I do remember thinking that when we were, we ran the ball a couple times down there at the end, and I was thinking, oh dang, man, we don't need to be so lackluster running the football. I mean, I agreed with running the football, but like we went nowhere with it a couple times, thinking that doesn't look like that's comfortable yardage. You know what I mean? So I was right to be concerned. That was a 52-yarder, man. Kudos to Sanders. Good job.
Yeah, that's a good time, KP. That'll work. But yeah, Sanders was officially 52.
I thought we were,
and
we needed
the one he missed was 37. Yeah.
Do what?
It was 37, the one he missed.
The one he missed, but, right? That's what I'm saying. When we kicked the last one, I'm thinking, man, we didn't try very hard for some extra yardage. You know what I mean? It was like 2 go nowhere plays, and I'm thinking,
yeah.
But yeah, it turns out I was right to be concerned. I didn't realize it was a 52-yarder.
Yeah. That was.
Yeah, you need to get a few more yards.
He made up for himself. He made up for himself.
But you know what I mean, though, Crypto. You need, if you're playing the whole clock game and all that, you need to be getting more yardage right there, man.
Remember the early sequence in that series before the fumble, the punch-out fumble, started with the Tua 67-yard completion to Waddle, followed by a big sack at the 50-yard line for Tua at ended the series, which led to a long punt that pinned them inside the 5, which was officially at the 2. Then they drove almost the full length of the field for the knockout kill, and that's when the sequence of events happened. The punch out, the 80-yard touchdown, the turnover on downs, the missed field goal. Then we forced a punt with the 2 sacks, and then we got the ball back and drove down with the running with Jeff Wilson and some short passes with Tua with the 52-yarder to end the game. That's the whole sequence of events right there in a nutshell.
Yep.
Basically,
the whole game,
that's basically the whole game. It started, all of it was started by the long 67-yard pass with Tua.
Yeah, good thing we got a quick turnaround for Buffalo, because we really don't have much other about the offense to talk about other than what you just heard.
Right, that was it. That's pretty much the gist of it.
Line.
I just surmised it right there. So there you go, folks. We appreciate you stopping by and joining me this afternoon on this edition. We'll have another broadcast in the near future about the upcoming game, and then we'll do some reviews on that. And every Monday around this time, we'll be kicking it off. We'll be doing much longer streams um, in the upcoming weeks. So just had to run over some short things on what happened, the sequence of events that led to Javon Holland's punch out and him getting the player of the game to help spark us to victory. The rest was history. So shout out to the Fins, the Dolphins, #1 Super Bowl, 17-0. Let's go. And let's do this again. Same bat channel, same bat station. Well, I guess if it's the same station, it's still the same channel.